Morning Year 4, this is your Monday maths lesson and we're going to kick off a new unit of work and it's all about measurement. So the first bit we're going to do is all about time. And I thought it'd be really nice for us to have a look at writing a timeline about our own life and think about what's happened so far in our life. So I've collected together some photos of things that have happened in my life and I'm going to have a go at plotting them on a timeline. So our TLP for today is, can I create a timeline of my life so far? And you should have a copy of this sheet in your new pack. Don't worry though, if you don't have this sheet, you can just do your timeline on a blank piece of paper. You should have a copy of this sheet in your pack as well, which shows some of the history that you may have already learned and some history that you will learn at school. You'll also spot some other dates on this timeline of interest. It shows us where your birth sits in the timeline of British history. And look, when most teachers were born too. Okay, so let's have a look at these life events in a bit more detail. Hopefully you can see the photos. I'll take a photo of them at the end so you can see a bit closer up. But they are all mixed up at the moment. So we've got the birth of my second child, Lucy. We've got a summer holiday with me and my family when I was young. I think I was probably about 10 in that photo. My eldest daughter starting school. My birth when I was born with my mum. You'll see I look very much like my mum. This is my family and my husband in the background there when my brother did his summer exhibition at the Royal Academy, which was very exciting. That's my wedding day to my husband Nick. This is the birth of my brother Richard. So this huge man here standing next to me was once my little brother. So there he is. He's three, nearly 4 years younger than me. This is me quite recently, just before Christmas, on Remembrance Sunday, when me and my girls went and laid some poppy stones that we made up at the Remembrance Memorial near where we live in Portslade. And this is the birth of Rosie, my youngest. No, sorry, not my youngest, my eldest. Okay, so there's some really important life events. So you need to start thinking about some life events, things that have happened to you. So obviously your birth, maybe any births of your siblings, maybe your parents are married or have been married in your lifetime, maybe when you started school or nursery, or maybe a special birthday or any event, a special event that's happened in your lifetime. It could be an amazing holiday that you've enjoyed. Okay, and you could think about what you might like to plot on your timeline. Okay, so you should have a sheet similar to this in your pack, and I'm now going to map my timeline on the line here. This is a timeline, a blank one, and then you can have a go at yours. Okay, so obviously the first thing that has happened in my life was me being born. So Mrs. Brooman was born on the 23rd of July 1979. Then a few years later along came my brother. Richard was born on the 22nd of May 1983. And I had a good childhood. Me and my brother generally got on. We had lots of nice holidays. This is the holiday we went on in Jersey, so just across the water on a ferry. And that was on the 8th of August 1989. So like I said, I was about 10 there, so probably in year 5 or year 6. Then there's a big gap. You know, obviously I went to university, I graduated, but I thought, you know, too many pictures, we might be here forever. So I've left a bit of a gap. And then later on in life, I met my husband Nick, and we got married on the 29th of October 2010. Then, not long after, along came Rosie, my little one. She's not little anymore, she's in year 5. But on the 22nd of August 2011, tiny little Rosie was born. And then before I knew it, off she went to school. She was literally just turned 4 because her birthday's in August, so she was about 4 and a week old. And off she went and started reception on about the 6th of September 2015. And then a few years later, along came her little sister Lucy on the 19th of March 2018. And then some more recent events that I'm really proud of is my brother's art exhibition at the Royal Academy. That was on the 19th of June 2019. Then obviously we've had lockdown and me being a mother to my 2 girls now through all of that. And a special day just before Christmas, Remembrance Sunday on the 8th of November 2020. Okay, Year 4, so find the sheet in your pack that looks like this and start to think about what events you're going to plot on your timeline. You don't have to use photographs, you could just write them or you could draw pictures, but have a go at trying to write the months when you think these things happened. Have a go at writing the date with the 6 digits. If you can't remember the date exactly, what about just trying to write the year using the 4 digits, like 2012. 2012. I had to think hard about the dates when the things happened in my life, so I know it's tricky, but just have a go and have some fun. We look forward to seeing them on Zoom later. And keep watching because remember, at the end of this video, there are some word problems that your classmates wrote last week for you to have a go at, and we'll reveal the answers to those on Zoom later too. Good luck, Year 4. So as promised, Year 4, here are your word problems from your classmates. Have a go at solving each other's word problems and bring your answers to today's Zoom meeting. Remember to use Rucksack to help you when solving your word problems.